You found extra money in your budget, but now you're staring at it, stuck. Do you pay down your debt or do you start investing? My honest answer is it depends, but not in a vague, wishy-washy way. There is a precise mathematical equation to solve this, and once you see the numbers, the choice makes itself. Real quick, if you're new here, welcome to Broke No More. We cover real-world money mechanics for people in their 20s who didn't get a financial education in school. Every video stands on its own, so let's jump right in. Every dollar you have is currently in a war between two competing interest rates. On one side, you have the rate your debt costs you. On the other, the expected return your investments can earn you. Whichever rate is higher wins. That is the foundational rule. If your debt costs more than your investments earn, pay the debt. If your investments earn more, invest. Look at this matrix. We need a reliable benchmark. Historically, the S&P 500 has returned an average of 10% per year. It fluctuates wildly, but smoothed out over a multi-decade timeline, 10% is our mathematical baseline for planning. If your debt is costing you more than that 10% baseline, it is draining your wealth faster than the stock market can build it. Pure math completely removes the emotion from this choice. Let's run the exact math on 3 specific scenarios, starting with credit cards. The average credit card interest rate in the US right now is hovering around 22%. We are comparing a 22% debt penalty against our 10% market benchmark. Paying down that card gives you a guaranteed 22% return. No standard asset class matches that. That makes credit card debt a literal financial emergency. Mathematically, you have to prioritize paying it off before putting money into the market. Scenario 2 is student loans. Rates vary, but federal undergraduate loans usually set much lower, typically between 5 and 7%. If we take a 5% student loan rate and compare it against our 10% market benchmark, the math flips. This scale shows us a concept called positive arbitrage. You are borrowing money at 5% and putting it to work in the market at 10%. But there is a strict psychological trade-off here. Positive arbitrage only works if you have the discipline to actually invest the extra cash. If you just spend it, the math falls apart. Choosing to pay off a low-interest loan early provides immediate psychological comfort, but over 30 years, buying that comfort sacrifices massive long-term wealth. Scenario 3 is reality for basically every Gen Z person I know. You are juggling toxic credit card debt and low-interest student loans at the exact same time. Step 1, capture your employer 401k match. It's a 100% return, eclipsing credit card penalties. Step 2, attack credit cards until zero. Step 3, redirect cash to a Roth IRA. Step 4, pay minimums on student loans under 7% and invest the rest. Let's calculate the exact cost of waiting. Option A is delaying your investments for 4 years so you can become completely debt-free at 27. Option B is paying the minimums and investing immediately at 23. On this graph, by age 65, Option A yields roughly $530,000. Option B climbs to roughly $720,000. Waiting just 4 years to start investing costs you roughly $190,000 in compound interest. Time in the market is the single most powerful financial force you have in your 20s. Prioritizing the emotional goal of being 100% debt-free results in a $190,000 loss in retirement wealth. This triage protocol provides a rule framework you can apply to your own finances to clear up the debt versus investing dilemma. On this decision tree, the top red zone is debt above 10%. Aggressively pay it off. The bottom green zone is debt below 6%. Pay minimums and invest. The middle gray zone is debt between 6 and 10%. Rather than trying to perfectly optimize the gray zone, simply split your extra cash 50-50 between debt and investments to cover both bases. Being directionally right every single time. Here is your assignment. Write down all your personal debts. List their exact interest rates next to them and sort them into these 3 zones. Once you have your list, you're ready for the next move. In the next video, we're doing an objective breakdown of whether a 22-year-old should prioritize a Roth IRA or a 401k. Applying a rigid mathematical framework eliminates decision fatigue. It ensures every extra dollar you earn